Maggie Wild, the Potentialist. I just wanted to pop in and give you some other little tips about helping you reduce urges, reduce cravings, help you disconnect emotions and food, and to begin to really recognize the difference between emotional hunger, habitual hunger, and of course the genuine need for food. And of course there's things like head hunger and greedy appetite hunger and all of that kind of stuff as well. And even the deeper layers of addiction hunger and reward and punishment hunger, all this stuff. And you've done the quiz, so obviously you've got a bit of a background on where you stand within the 7 categories that we tested in that quiz. But what I would recommend is you actually go back and do that quiz a couple of times over a few months to give you an indication of how things are changing for you as you begin to integrate some of our little tips and things. Or of course, if you do need help, of course you can, if you know you're the kind of person who needs to have support through a process to maintain and to continue towards an outcome or a goal, or if you've been a procrastinator or a saboteur, then of course you can speak to us about our emotional eating solutions or our unzip weight program, all of that kind of stuff. So by all means, reach out if you need. But what I wanted to talk to you today about was another little tip on water and the importance. Now, everybody knows that we should be drinking so many glasses of water per day. There is an actual scale, I think it's in one of my programs, where it talks about based on body weight, based on mass, all of that stuff, there's a certain amount of water that your body supposedly needs every day. But let's say you've decided it's just to keep it simple, it's the standard sort of 6 to 8 glasses of water today to begin with. And often trying to increase it more than that is just way too overwhelming. So just go for, if you're currently doing 3 or 4 glasses of water, increase it to 6 and just see if you can do that. If you're currently doing 6, see if you can just increase it to 7 or 8. And so that you can just slowly and gradually begin to increase it. Okay. I usually tie a glass of water into the end of tasks. So as I complete a task, I then make a point of getting up, moving from the desk and having a glass of water, coming back to the desk and complete another task, and I go and do something else. But I wanted to talk to you about the importance of that. It's fine to say drink more water, but water does so much more than we can possibly ever imagine. Not only does being fully hydrated cushion our joints and our organs, so as we age, if we haven't hydrated enough, if we don't drink enough water on a daily basis, then general moving about, general kind of movement on the day, and if you are doing heavy exercise, then your joints aren't as cushioned as much and your organs aren't as cushioned as much as they would be if you were fully hydrated. Can you imagine inside your body with all your organs kind of bouncing against each other if you're doing a light run or running to catch a bus or something like that? And if your organs aren't actually hydrated, if your body and your blood system isn't hydrated, then your organs, the water's trying to support you. It's trying to help you and cushion those organs. Okay. The brain, even just being 2 or 3% dehydrated will have an immense impact on your ability to think clearly, on your ability to function and have balanced emotional stability as well. And you've got so many other benefits. There's proven benefits to having a glass of water just before you go to bed, reduces the risk of stroke and heart attack. It also helps you, it stops, just 1 glass of water before bed can also be shown to reduce the risk of cramps, leg cramps as well. A glass of water before having a bath will reduce your blood pressure. Like, there are so many benefits to drinking water, and a lot of us are just doing it because we have to. And unfortunately, those of us who've been programmed from the age of 2 or 3 to not like being told what to do, then even thinking to ourselves that I have to drink water is going to trigger the rebellious part of you that's going to do everything you can to resist drinking it. But I'd love you to focus on the positive aspects, the aspects of healthy brain, thinking clearly, getting rid of brain fog. Maybe you're just not hungry when you have that urge. Maybe you're actually thirsty, so water could assist you to do that. Using water as a mechanism to get up from whatever you're doing, up from your desk at work or up from your desk at home or up from the couch, to move your body, even if it's for just 10, 15 seconds as you go and get a glass of water and come back. and just increasing it slowly over time. It's going to help cushion your joints. It's going to help the oxygenation of the blood. It's going to help cleanse the blood and help the organs purify. It will help you flush out toxins and excess chemicals if you're taking any medications or drugs and things. Rather than getting a buildup of toxins, it will help flush that out. There's so much. And you know, my husband had a kidney stone quite some time ago, and it was because he'd been sick. He'd had a gastro thing, and he got incredibly dehydrated, and he got a kidney stone because of it, and ended up having to have 2 operations. So, you know, if we're not hydrated enough, the risks are of you know, more dangerous things like that, kidney stones, etc. as well. So hydration is the key, and yes, it will help you release weight. It will help you reduce tension and stress. And when you are not as stressed internally on a physical level, then your brain doesn't produce as much cortisol, and cortisol is known as the belly fat hormone. So if you're hydrated, therefore less stressed, then you're less likely to store belly fat hormone too. Ooh, that's a pretty cool benefit. All right, have a fantastic day, and remember, it is time to unleash your potential and get fully hydrated. Big hugs. Bye for now.